What it do, y'all? Back at it again with female hip hop now. I have with me
Ashanti Major.
All right, what it do, Ashanti? What it do, Ashanti? So, where are you from?
I am from California, Victorville, California to be exact. That's 1 hour away from Los Angeles.
Okay.
And I represent the IE too, so yeah.
Okay, what's the IE?
The IE is like the Inland Empire. It's like the small cities, like right before my city and right before LA.
Okay, that's
so,
a bit. That's a bit. So how was it growing up in that area?
It was cool. It was cool. I had a good life and everything. Yeah, it was cool.
I had a good life.
I had a good life in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what do you mean? Like, what's your definition of a good life?
I had fun, you know. I had fun growing up.
Okay, so when you were younger, did you think you were gonna start like rapping or making music?
No, I would have never. I mean, I always thought I was gonna make music because I always sang. Like before I ever rapped, I always used to sing. I never told my family or anything like that, but I used to just do it on the low key. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And over time, one day I just heard my dad rap, and then I was like, hold on, like I never knew nobody that could rap for real. So like I took that like by surprise. Like it surprised me. So it encouraged me to write and enter my first talent show, which I lost, but I still did it.
Okay. So, like, with that first talent show, with you losing that, did it discourage you from, like, rapping?
It actually encouraged me more because the way that the crowd, it wasn't really the judgment that got to me, it was really the crowd's reaction. Like, everybody loved it. So I was like, dang, they really liked it. And I really wrote this from scratch. So, like, it made me feel some type of way. Like, I don't know. I just, like, fell in love with it that day.
Okay, so from talent show to now, like, how do you feel about your career now?
I feel like from my talent show, I wasn't nothing back then. Like I was nobody. If I see me back then, I'll be like, you gonna get it, girl. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was to talk to me. But now I feel like I'm on my way. Like I be telling everybody like around the city, I'm not nobody. I'm not nobody because you know people still like it's crazy because people run up to me and be like, oh, I know you. Can I take a picture with you?
Mm-hmm.
From Vegas, from all the way from Vegas to California, people always saying they know me. Even out here, some girl asked me when I was buying my cowgirl hat.
Yeah.
Some girls say they knew me and asked me for autographs, so I thought that was hard. I was like, well, I'm way over here in Texas, and so I know who I am. But like at the end of the day, I still don't feel like where I want to be because you know I want to be the Beyonce of rap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I got some work. You know, I got a lot of work.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel is important for an artist or a rapper to have these days? Like, what are some things that they have to have?
Like material things or like?
It could be material, it could be internet. What do you think they have to have?
I feel like every rapper this day has to have social. I'm gonna say a few. They have to have social media. I know people don't like being on Instagram, they don't like being on Facebook, they don't like being on Twitter. You gotta have all that when you're a rapper. Everything. I don't want to be on there, but I be on there because I'm a rapper. People be cussing me out for not replying and stuff, and I'm like, I don't even like being on here. Like, so that's kind of annoying. But and another thing, I feel like you have to have like the hustle. Like, you know, work always outweighs talent. Sad to say, and I like to say that I'm pretty talented. You know what I'm saying? But the hustle, without the hustle, I will be nowhere, and I'm barely somewhere now, and I be working 24 hours a day. So
okay. Why do you say you're barely somewhere now?
Because I just don't feel like I'm getting the respect that I deserve. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. Like, in the city I'm from, they say you sell the most tickets, you get the best slot, right?
Yeah.
I sell the most tickets, like, the most tickets, and they still give me the worst spot. And, like, I found myself in my feelings crying, mad at promoters and everything, because no matter how hard I work, even I work the boys, like, way up here, they down here getting more views, selling more tickets, they still don't care. Like, they still disrespect me. So that's why I feel like I'm not nowhere, because I feel like nobody really to appreciate me yet. You know what I'm saying? Nobody appreciate what I'm doing yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm keep going. I'm on my way. Like I'm starting to feel the love more, you know?
Okay. Do you feel that's because you're a female?
I do feel like it's because I'm a female. Because like even how guys automatically think they're better than me because they're guys. And they don't be talking about nothing. Like you're not even saying nothing. I'm rapping way harder than you. I got more bars than you and you just gonna play me? Like
okay, I feel that. Speaking of bars and just rapping hard, Extra Spicy. What was the inspiration behind that song?
Okay, the inspiration. That song, I wrote that song about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And the inspiration really was was about to get signed to this label, and it was like I was in the studio where YG made all his songs, like My Crazy Life, all the songs, and I just was sitting there looking at the place like this is crazy. And you know he always did Spanish songs even before that. It was before Loco. It was that other song. Me and my vatos. Yeah. And I'm like, why'd you always put it on for the Mexicans? You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I was just sitting there listening to beats, and I'm in that studio, and all of a sudden that beat just came on, and I just instantly just started writing, like, instantly, as soon as I heard it. So.
and you was rapping in Spanish, like, you bilingual.
Yeah, right, yes.
That's dope.
I've been in Spanish classes since from, like, 7th grade to 12th grade. So I know a decent amount.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Do you think that would help you cross over to that Because you know, there's a lot of Hispanics and Mexicans in Texas, but also in California. Do you think they will help you cross over?
I think it will. Like, I'm already seeing more love from the Mexicans after I dropped that. A lot of Mexicans are on the comments like, "Oh, you did that. You spoke that Spanish good." I'm all proud. Like, yes. I was so nervous. Like, especially about the Spanish. I don't want people to like nowadays. Everybody being so sensitive. I didn't want
cultural appropriation.
Yeah, I don't want them to come for me like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want them to come, but they did it. But that's why I made sure I had some people that were, you know, Mexicans in the video. Like, they co-signed me, y'all. Don't get mad at me. Like, I love the Mexicans all day, every day. Not just one single in my eye, okay? So, yeah, I had to put on for it.
I feel that. Do you think you'll cross over in the South? Because I saw the reaction to this song. What's the name of this song that you performed?
Doing Me.
Doing Me. I saw the reaction to this song and they was jamming it. Texas is a hard crowd to get people from Cali
to jam.
Yeah, we only know like 4 Cali rappers. I promise you we do. So, like, do you think that you kind of will cross over to the South like that? Like most Cali artists, they do, but it's only a handful.
Yeah, I would love to cross over to the South like for a while. Like even before Mulatto got as popping as she is, I want to do something with her. Any female rapper really, because I feel like we should see more female rappers.
Who would
work.
you like to collab with, like right now?
Right now, like where? Anywhere in the South?
Yeah, just anywhere.
Anywhere. Ooh, I want to make some with YG. I don't know if y'all know YG in the South,
Yeah.
but I love YG. He a big deal. Like he a big deal in California. So I would love to work with him. Honestly, I would love to work with any female rapper right now. Like any of them, any of the big ones. You know what I'm saying? From Megan Thee Stallion to Saweetie. I really been trying to work with Saweetie because you know California girls. Like we linked up, it'll be over with. Like we'll take over the whole California. And who else? I know I'm forgetting Cardi B.
Okay.
Freaking Nicki, everybody. Like I hope when I get in the game with the females like me, because they be beefing. Don't beef with me, cause I'm cool. Okay. I'm cool.
Nicki might hit you up. Nicki been giving the young artists love.
Yeah.
So she might hit you up. All right. So your album California Heat.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah, I heard that. I really listened to you. It's not it's not just a 25. I really listen.
Yeah.
But what was the inspiration behind that album?
California Heat. Okay, I'm so West Coast. I'm big on let's bring the West Coast into the mainstream because like everybody knows that the South is the South and like New York. Everybody else but California is in the mainstream. Like who can you name right now? Like how she said earlier, you can only name 4 rappers. 4 or 5. 4 or 5 rappers. Yeah, it's like they don't show us love. Like I don't know why though. Like everybody could get big and come to California, so it's like why?
Do you think y'all sound is so different?
It could be because our sound is different, but it's like it won't kill us to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Because you know California got some bangers too. Like California got bangers too, and I feel like if y'all actually heard it, y'all be surprised. I was actually watching a Megan Thee Stallion interview the other day, and she said she heard Dom Kennedy. He's a rapper in LA. And she was like, oh my God, I just heard him for the first time. He has good songs. Like, they got their own flavor out there. You need to listen to California rappers. She said that, and I'm like, girl, what? You just heard him the other day? He's big. Like, he's big in California. So I didn't even know it was like that until I came to the club. And I'm like, this is what y'all listen to. I know the songs y'all listen to, but y'all don't know the songs we listen to. I can tell by how the crowd is. Like, when they play a California song, it's not as much turned up as it is, you know. But in California, we listen to everything. Like, yeah, we listen to everybody.
So y'all show us the South love. We show
the South love. We work everywhere. Miami.
Because I feel like our sounds will blend perfectly. Because there was a moment where like Southern rappers were getting on California beats, like when Red Nose was popping. Yeah. In 2014, but it stopped. So I was like, what happened? But hopefully that happens though. Hopefully you be the one to cross that over.
Right.
All right. So what is next for Ashanti Majors?
What I got next is a song that sounds like it could go more with the South. That's crazy that you saying that. It's a song I got coming out called Poppin'. And it's popping like here it is. It's like a mixture of the West and the South. Like I mixed it up, you know.
Okay, so that might be the breakout.
Yeah.
So what happens? What will happen when you do break out? Like what do you think? Will you sign? Will you stay independent?
If I'm doing good enough to stay independent, I'm gonna stay independent. But if I need that push, if it's for the right amount, you know what I'm saying, then I'll sign. But I always want to be independent, you know what I'm saying? Nipsey Hussle, shout out to Nipsey Hussle, he encouraged me, you know? So yeah, I'll probably be independent if it's possible. You know, if it's possible. If I could do numbers like Megan do numbers, I'm gonna stay independent, you know? So yeah.
I feel that. So I'm gonna ask you one question, just a personal question. What would you describe this chapter in your life, and what word would that be, and why?
I'd describe this chapter as
in one word, and why?
One word?
Yeah.
Oh,
makes you think.
Man, I can think of a sentence, but I can't think of a word. Like a word. Can I say 2 words?
Yeah, you say 2 words.
Okay, I'm gonna say the edge. Okay. The only reason I'm saying the edge is because I feel like it's just right there. It's like, you know, when you go through a bunch of bad stuff, and it's like, why is all this stuff happening right now? Yeah. And I'm really a positive person, so I'm like, I must be going through all this because I'm finna go up. Because, you know, after all the bad stuff happens, there's always something good that comes right after. So that's what I'm gonna call it, the edge.
That's a bit. I feel that. I feel that. All right. So you want to go ahead and shout out your social media for your fans and supporters to follow you?
What's up, you guys? My name is Ashanti Major. My Instagram is Ashanti Major. My Twitter is Ashanti_Major. Facebook Ashanti Major. Make sure y'all follow me and tap in with me. You won't be disappointed.
That's a bit. Thank you so much.